questions?
Yeah.
When you were building the building, was there a choice to like connect anything on, or were choices like X'd out for the building?
Okay, again, I wouldn't have been involved in anything to do with the construction of the school. That would have been the DeSoto School District and their board, so.
Was there any sort of a ribbon cutting ceremony that you were involved in, or any celebration?
Yes, I do remember, as far as I remember, I've been to a lot of them, but I do recall coming out here, so.
What does that entail when you open up a new school as the mayor? What was your job?
Well, it's always good. No, I mean, they have a bunch of dignitaries, and then they usually have a long ribbon, and you have sometimes little scissors everybody cuts, and sometimes they've got great big scissors to officially welcome me. But again, in my opinion, you can't spend enough money on schools. It's much better to educate, give you guys the best opportunity to succeed. It's money well spent. So, you know, if you don't spend the money and you guys aren't successful, I can tell you what happens on the other end. So we would much rather you guys learn and have skills that you can go on and take care of yourselves. So, but you're in a great county. There's a lot of opportunities here. We actually have a community college. I know a lot of you guys may talk about KU and K-State, but there's nothing wrong. And I started out at, when I first opened Johnson County Community College. It's one of the best community colleges in the country. They have over 30,000 people taking different classes there. And a lot of those classes you can transfer to KU or K-State, so.
And you can take classes there when you're at Mill Valley. So you can start on college while you're still in high school.
Yeah.
Pretty neat thing.
All four of my sons did that. So Abby's dad then went to K-State, so.
Great. So another question I had for you is, when you were here at this ribbon cutting ceremony 20 years ago, did you ever imagine your granddaughter would be going to school here?
To be honest with you, no. Again, I've lived on the eastern part of Shawnee, actually used the same builder, built 5 houses. And my perception, but it changed, and I actually learned it through my insurance agency. You know, I heard Shawnee Mission, Shawnee Mission, Shawnee Mission. To be honest with you, they moved out here because of a difference in the Shawnee Mission schools to DeSoto schools. In their case, these schools, frankly, are in better shape today than some of the Shawnee Mission schools. But that's quite a difference. But I learned it in my insurance agency. I dealt with a lot of people. And I can remember a couple young couples a couple different times. They had went to the DeSoto schools, and they lived in Olathe or Gardner, and they had their own children that were going to start school. And I clearly remember 2 different couples saying, "I've got to move back to DeSoto School District. I want my kids to go to DeSoto School District." So when you hear parents making that choice, it makes quite a bit of difference. So.
Any other questions?
It sounds like a good project.
Yeah.
I tell you, time goes by.
It does, quickly, doesn't it? Well, if you don't mind, Mr. Allen, if we could just have you stand up, we're gonna take a class picture around
Okay.